Nurse J at Nursing the Truth. I hope everyone is having a great day. So I'm having some family come in town for a couple of days, and my husband went to go to the airport to pick them up, and so I figured while all is quiet in this house, I would make a video or two. Have any of you heard about what is going on in the state of Ohio? Well, truth seekers, I don't know if they're putting this on the mainstream media, but here goes. The Ohio Health Department is in collaboration with some of the universities and colleges in Ohio as COVID-19 quarantine camps. You heard me. If you go on mha.ohio.gov, it's going to give you planning for quarantine and isolation sites checklist. Does that make you all warm and fuzzy about what is happening in the United States? Not that New Zealand, Canada, and Australia are being boots to your head, snatching you from your home, giving you tests that you don't want to take, and then if you refuse, keeping you there longer against your will. So get ready. Here it is. It's in our backyard. So let me read you some snippets from this little wonderful article that you may go look up yourself, because Nurse J lives by the truth, speaks the truth, and will die by the truth. So it says the Ohio Emergency Management Agency and the Ohio Department of Health are working with state partners through the State of Ohio Emergency Operations Center in a framework for quarantine sites across Ohio. Quarantine sites across Ohio? While potential quarantine locations are identified by the state, EOC, all other planning for the operation of the quarantine facility is to be undertaken at the local level. The state plan is specific to quarantine location planning and has been shared with the county level emergency management offices. The state EOC quarantine plan is a living document that will be updated with lessons learned throughout the CV-19 crisis. Wait a minute. I thought that less than 10,000 people died with COVID, but they had comorbidities, and that it was less than the flu. But wait, only 6,000 died without comorbidities. You know, this chimeric virus. So why is this a crisis? You know, a pandemic by the WHO is only, quote, 7% of the population. This isn't even 1% of the population. So why are we walking around looking like a duck? Anywho, the common definitions for this is isolation. It separates the sick people with the contagious disease from people who were not sick. Quarantine separates and restricts the movement of people who were exposed to a contagious disease to see if they become sick. So they can move you to a quarantine facility if they think you were exposed to someone that had it. Now that's how I'm reading it. Planning checklist for local quarantine and isolation. The state of Ohio has identified the following areas that require planning for a successful quarantine site. Oh, they want to be successful, all right. Please review the actual plan for specific information, and several points below lend themselves to the board leadership, but boards may find themselves assisting in other areas as local circumstances required. Okay, you want to know some of the sites that they want to put you in, whether it's isolation or quarantine. Quarantine, we're going to keep you in there if we even think that you've been exposed to someone that has it. And then isolation is where they put people in that have been around someone that's been sick. Okay, how you like this? Hotels or other hospitality facilities. Oh, that makes me think of Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. Bingo! Hospitals or other medical facilities that are either closed, vacant, healthcare facilities. Oh, wait, I guess they're going to open up all those abandoned buildings. Nursing homes, full, empty, vacant, or closed. They're going to open those bad boys up. Religious facilities, churches, synagogues, and mosques. Educational facilities. Can I get a hello? Educational facilities, including closed or vacant dorms, schools, colleges, and universities. Oh, little children. I hope none of you are going to school this year. Business facilities, large buildings, offices, and unions, and other buildings like realty buildings, vacant lots with utilities, racetracks, and state parks. Transportation. Wow. This is the good Auschwitz railway system. Transporting patients. Now listen to this. Transporting patients to sites from their homes. How are they going to know that you've been, quote, by someone, been around someone, possibly been exposed by someone? Watch your little cell phones. Watch your computers. Be careful what you say and text. Because Big Brother 1984, A Brand New World is watching you. So they're going to transport patients to sites from their homes, hospitals, and other locations. And they said they can transport you supplies to the site. Transporting workers or volunteers to the sites if needed. Oh, but wait. They're going to have an on-site behavioral health support. Why? Because they're going to put you in there for so long you're going to get delusional or crazy, or you need to be medicated or vaccinated. Continuing care for people in the treatment, with their mental health and addiction issues, are going to take care of that. Telehealth for quarantine and isolation site occupants. Doctor, I can't get out to come see you, but you can see me through a pooter. And you're going to charge me for a physical exam. But wait, there's no physicality into the computer technology, is there? Support for responding healthcare and emergency workers and translation services for quarantine and isolation occupants. Oh, but there's supplies. You're going to have food. You're going to have telephones. You're going to have Wi-Fi. You get telehealth services. Oh, and you can wash your clothes. They're going to have a laundromat there. Cleaning people. And there's going to be gloves and gowns and little foot covers. Medications will be distributed there. Psychotropic medications. Medication-assisted treatment. Maintenance. They're going to accommodate people with behavioral health needs. So, how do you like that, friends? It's already here. Are they going to go open the Ohio FEMA camps? Look up Ohio FEMA camps. You know, I did see some time ago when I lived in Virginia, I think it was libertynews.com or something like that, where they had all of the FEMA camps listed in America. And usually they are military bases that have been closed down. So anyway, this nurse is going to bring you truth. So, be careful what you write. Be careful what you say. Because Big Brother's watching you. And we know the game. So anyway, Hotep and Ashe, and know that you have the light inside of you, and light is stronger than the darkness, and the light will prevail over the evil ones. Until next time, have a great evening.